Hey friends, welcome. I'm George, and today we are going to cover buffalo wings. I'm going to show you a tip that's going to blow you away and allow you to make the best buffalo sauce that you have ever had in your life. There are a few things about buffalo wings that I really don't like. I don't like the fact that buffalo sauce is usually very vinegary, usually heavy with butter to compensate for that vinegar, and I don't like the fact that people fry their wings and then put the buffalo sauce on top because I can't eat a lot of them. It makes me feel really heavy and weighed down. The other thing I don't like about buffalo wings is when you buy them. I don't like buying them around the Super Bowl season when, if you can even find wings, they're triple the price. So today I'm going to show you how to make the best buffalo sauce, and I'm going to show you how to save a fortune on chicken. Traditional buffalo wing sauce is made with hot sauce, and everybody uses Frank's Red Hot original hot sauce to make traditional buffalo wings. I like Frank's because in their original hot sauce, they do not put any preservatives. If you're going to use another hot sauce, just check the ingredients because a lot of these brands put a considerable amount of unnecessary additives to their hot sauces. Be wise and make smart decisions. We're going to be making about 4 pounds of wings, and what I do is roughly 6 to 8 ounces of hot sauce for every 2 pounds. So I'm going to put in 16 ounces of hot sauce into this pan. You want to turn the heat up on high, but not crazy high where it's searing the edges of the hot sauce. And you want to bring that to a boil. Let's talk a little bit about the chicken. Chicken wings are just expensive, and I use organic. I was at Costco, and 5 pounds of chicken wings, first of all, they didn't even have them. There was only 1 pack left, and it was kind of sketchy because it looked like the seal was starting to get a little inflated there. And they were like $35 for 5 pounds. It was really kind of hard to swallow. So here's what I recommend you do. Go for the organic, but buy the drumsticks. Especially during Super Bowl season, nobody's buying drumsticks, and there's a lot more meat on them. This is 5 pounds, and it cost me $10. And I'm going to show you how to serve these in such a way that people are going to grab them like chicken wings, and they're going to love them even more. As this is coming to a boil, give it a little whisk to make sure that none of the sides get stuck to the pan. The vinegar is so strong. And here's my trick. If you take baking soda and you put 1 teaspoon for every 8 ounces, you whisk it in slowly. Watch what happens to the hot sauce when you add the baking soda to it. The baking soda neutralizes the vinegar. It's gonna foam up, almost behaves like a neutral citric acid that you would put like in a cheese sauce, so it thickens the hot sauce and makes it really, really creamy. The beautiful thing about this is that you will totally taste the fermented peppers that are in here. Look at that. Look how it's become, as the bubbles start to escape, as the acid starts to neutralize the vinegar, look how it starts to become very creamy just by adding baking soda. We added 1, now we're gonna add another teaspoon because I put roughly 16 ounces. So I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda to this. And don't go more than that because it'll become kind of bitter. There is a negative thing that comes along with adding baking soda to your Frank's hot sauce that's boiling. And that is, believe it or not, the vinegar masks the incredible salty. This is a very salty hot sauce. And when you take that vinegar away, you do not want to add salt to whatever chicken that you use because it'll be really salty. There's plenty of salt in here. Another thing is that most people to this would literally add half a pound of butter or 2 sticks. They put a lot of butter. You don't need to do that. You just need to add less than a quarter stick because you're going to get that butter flavor. It's going to come right through in the vinegar. So you just put that in, turn off the flame, and you just want the butter to melt with the heat from the hot sauce. See how that butter's melting? Making like a nice silky texture. Folks, you don't even need to go further than this. This is it. You could leave this just as it is, but if you wanted to go that extra mile, you could add a little granulated garlic to this. Some people add a dash of Worcestershire. Whatever you want. This is fine because you're really gonna get the flavor of the Frank's hot sauce and the butter if you add nothing to it. All right, we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna work on our chicken. I rinsed these, and now I'm going to pat them dry. You can just pop these in the oven just like they are, but if you want to give them that extra special look that makes them appealing, that makes them more inviting to eat as a finger food, what you want to do is you want to cut off a little bit of the bottom of the chicken, the sinew that's here, that's the tendons, and even a little bit of the cartilage. I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty straightforward. Just go up about an inch or so, so that would be maybe an inch and a half, maybe 3 centimeters. Just roll the knife until you feel it go down to the bone. You gotta use a sharp knife for this. And just roll it on the cutting board like that. Peel back the meat. There's a part here where the bone goes from gray to pink. It's where the cartilage connects the bone. Hit that with your knife like this. Comes right off. If you go too high, it'll be a little bit more difficult to chop off, so you'll notice where that spot is, and then the next one will get easier to do. For easy cleanup, take your tray, line it with parchment paper, place your chicken wings with the skin side up, covering as much of the meat as you can. Get a really good pepper. Did a whole video on peppercorns. Camp pot is my favorite. All you want to do is generously coat the drumsticks with a really good quality pepper, because that's all I'm using. Oh, the smell of that pepper is unbelievable. These are gonna go in the oven, which I have preheating at 450 degrees for 45 minutes. Look how nice they are. Look how beautiful. You just pick it up just like that. Typically you would dredge the sauce on the drumsticks or the wings. I'm not a big fan of having excessive amount of sauce on my drumsticks or my wings. So I'm just gonna gently put it on each one. You don't want to eat those right away. You just want to let them sit for a few minutes. Let it absorb all of that delicious buffalo wing sauce. Plus, if you want, you can just add as much of that sauce on the side and allow people to put on whatever or how much they want. Look at these beauties. Look how beautiful they are. They're gorgeous. They're gonna be the star of your Super Bowl party. Let's give it a taste. Best wings you'll ever have in your life. They are perfect. So delicious, so juicy, full of meat. Perfect amount of spice, perfect amount of butter, perfect amount of vinegar. Super easy to make. Give these a try. They will be the hit at your next gathering, your Super Bowl party. And they're really simple. They're almost a 2-ingredient Tuesday recipe. They're really 3 ingredients, but I do a whole series called 2-ingredient Tuesdays. And the video link for that of a playlist is right here. So click on that and you'll have quick tips on how to make really fast, healthy, delicious food inexpensively. Cheers.